Hello, parents and students. Dr. Klein here, also known as Dr. Crusher, because we crush your academic challenges. So there's a lot of software in use in instruction today, some of it good, some of it bad, but a lot of the software demands that when you work on a problem, you do it their way. And what I want to show you, and it's going to really sound old school to many of you parents, is to do the problem your way and avoid a lot of frustration, because that's what happens. You get frustrated when the software doesn't let you do the problem the way you want. Okay, so let's say we have 2/5 and 1/3, right? And you may have learned how to solve this problem by finding the LCD. You may be unsure of how to solve the problem. And instead of the software going over the problem the way you've learned it, or explaining how to do the problem, you often get something like this. You're given this picture, and the whole question has been reframed, right? And instead of adding fractions, you got like a bicycle wheel. And all of a sudden, students, they think, because they're within the software ecosphere now, they think they must focus on the model. And if they don't understand the sudden reframing and can't answer the question, software don't allow them to continue. Okay? And which is frustrating. And it's as an educator, I object to this instructional design. There's a much better way to do the problem. If you're a student and you don't like this nonsense, you can do it your way. And for those parents who are listening, this is the Frank Sinatra method. Okay, students, you don't know what I'm talking about there, but this is my way, the Frank Sinatra way. Okay, so we got 2/5 plus 1/3. And again, students are suddenly thinking they got to focus on this bicycle wheel, but it doesn't mean you can't work the problem on your paper. And that's what you got to remember. Don't even worry what the software is telling you to do. 2/5 plus 1/3. Take a blank sheet of paper. Take a pencil. Solve the problem. You can come back to the software. You can even get up and go to another desk and work on the problem. Computer's not going anywhere. And I've put on this blackboard how to do the problem. It's a relatively easy problem. 3 and 5 are both prime. So the LCD is now easily 15. If the two denominators are prime, just multiply them. So now 2/5 got to be changed to an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 15. To do that, 5 times what is 15? It's obviously 3. So top and bottom is multiplied by 3. Same thing with 1/3. What times 3 is 15? 5. Top and bottom multiplied by 5. And that gets us 6/15 plus 5/15, which, if I've done my arithmetic right, and it's Thursday, so yeah, I've done it right, 11/15. All right. Okay, now we've done the whole problem. We got the answer. We can go back and worry about their questions. 2/5 we found was equal to 6/15. That's the first fraction. That's what they wanted to know. Is the model correct for that? So let's take a look at our model. it's a lot of slices, a lot of spokes. If we count them, it's 15. If I count the shaded, it's 6. So now that I've finished my problem, it's a lot easier to see that they were trying to represent 2/5 as an equivalent fraction of 6/15. 1/3, similar picture. There's just same number of slices, but only 5 is shaded, 5/15. In other words, using their model at this point, 2 slices from a 5-slice pie plus 1 slice from a 3-slice pie yields 11 slices from a 15-slice pie. That's their model explained after we did the problem. You can always do the problem on a paper and pencil away from the computer, then come back and do whatever their model is. This is Dr. Klein, Dr. KRUSH, signing off. I hope you enjoyed this.